What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, it's been a while since I've had a little yap session, but today I wanted to talk about like AI and its impacts on gaming and like the market for like obviously RAM and graphics cards have spiked in price, mainly RAM right now, but NVIDIA a few days ago just announced that they were going to cut like 20 to 40% or like 30 to 40% of graphics card productions so they can have focus on AI, which is absolutely insane. RAM, one of the three or two RAM companies that produce it, decided to stop producing RAM in order to do it for AI, which requires a specific type of RAM, which is absolutely fucking nuts. So not only has the RAM prices jumped to astronomical numbers, but sometime next year, NVIDIA graphics cards are also going to be jumping in price because of how much they've cut from production to have it focused towards AI, which is absolutely insane to me. Now, personally, I don't mind AI that much when it comes to like background art in video games and like DLSS is like kind of like AI frames and stuff. Stuff like that, I don't mind, but I've been seeing a lot more and more AI videos, and some of them look real. Like the Sora AI stuff, like that shit is actually looking crazy, and as full of, I know of as full a few people based off the comments and stuff on TikTok because of how real that shit looks, which is absolutely insane to me. Like it's come a long way since fucking Will Smith eating fucking spaghetti. Let me tell you that much, man. But also recently saw that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 got one of its awards removed because of them having AI in their game, which I think is kind of crazy because to be honest, AI in video games is here to stay, man. I don't think it's going anywhere. With how AI has evolved into what it is now, I don't see their impact in games diminishing in the slightest. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, man. When I say when it comes to background art and the stuff like that, like small details that like, you won't really notice and but it's kind of like has to be there. Like just like say there's like a bunch of posters and stuff that have like AI art and shit on that, like stuff like that. I don't mind, but what I really don't want to see is like games that are just completely AI. Is just like the whole plot and everything is just AI. And it's like there's AI voice acting and shit. Because I know one game for sure I know has AI voice acting in it is Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one. They have AI, and it's just so bad. It's actually so bad. And I think there was like another game that I saw that had AI voice acting in it or something, and it's just like absolutely terrible. Like, and there's some shit that like there might be some games out there that obviously not AAA, but like some indie games that might use like Chat GBT for their plot and shit and stuff like that, which I think is just absolutely crazy. Like shit that like requires human interaction, like art, like the main art and shit like that, character designs and plot and story, like I feel like has no place for AI. But shit like the background stuff and shit like that, I think is appropriate for AI and stuff. But yeah, I just been seeing a lot of AI videos come out recently, and some of them are actually difficult to tell. There's some that are like obvious, and there's some that's like difficult to tell. But you just see it more and more nowadays, especially in short form content like TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook stuff like that. YouTube Shorts. So you see AI all over the place nowadays, man. This year has been like, especially the latter half of this year has just been like an AI overhaul. Like everybody's posting shit with like Sora AI and stuff, and a lot of people are posting that shit as like clickbait and stuff. Like I've seen some stuff on Facebook where like AI images that are like fooling people, like news stories and stuff like that, where it's all faked in order to get clicks and stuff and views, which I think is completely unacceptable. But I don't mind AI, but when it's used inappropriately, like I've been discussing, I think that's a terrible thing. But when it's used correctly and just kind of like background art and shit like that and like stuff, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I don't hate AI. And like I said, even if I do, it's not going anywhere, especially in terms of like video games and stuff. It's just people are gonna start using it more and more, and then probably to the point where people gonna try to get away with like AI based games and shit. I know it sounds terrible, but hopefully those games don't do well and people learn their lessons not to use it. But like I said, the downside is that these companies are going to be jumping on that train, jumping on that boat, trying to get as much money out of AI as they can. Nvidia is doing it. That company that was producing RAM, I don't know what the company is, but that company, they're jumping on that boat, trying to get as much money as well as they can. Corporate greed always wins over the consumer, and that's just how it's going to be. I do not envy anybody who's trying to build a PC right now, and it's just not going to get any better, dude. I'm so glad I was able to get RAM when I could, but like I literally looked and I can't even find the RAM. I use Corsair Vengeance. The exact on Amazon, which is what I bought it from. I can't even find the RAM sticks. Like they're all sold out. And then the RAM sticks that the 16 gigabyte, the 2.8s, 8 gigabyte ones are literally like $114. And I don't even think I paid $100 for the two 16 gigabyte sticks, which is absolutely fucking crazy. But it just sucks. And then, like I said, Nvidia is dropping the stock of their graphics cards. That shit's gonna go up to astronomical levels. It's probably gonna be up to like COVID levels when they were fucking scalping that shit off the internet and I had to pay 800 fucking dollars for a damn 3060 back then, which is absolutely crazy when I was building my PC. But yeah, either you're gonna have to switch to Radeon or maybe Intel can jump in and make some pretty decent cards because right now it's looking pretty bleak when it comes to Nvidia graphics card, which is such a shame because they've been really pushing. They've been built on pushing like computer graphics and stuff and for the consumer and for games and stuff, and now they're switching to making that shit for AI, which is such a shame, man. And so now it's like your best option if you don't have the money is either go Radeon or wait for Intel to come up with their cards and maybe they'll be half decent or whatever. Really such a shame, man. But I don't think the RAM prices are going to change whatsoever, man. It's just how it's going to be, which is absolutely fucking terrible. And like I said, I don't envy anybody trying to build a PC right now. And that shit's probably going to get scalped too, and that's just going to make the prices go up even more. Absolutely diabolical, bro. Which is just the state of the world we live in, man. 2025 is going to be like the AI year, I feel like, and it's just going to, a lot of games are going to be influenced by AI. It's going to be a lot of, AI is going to get more and more advanced. It's going to be harder and harder to tell the difference between, like, when I'm like old as shit, bro, I'm going to be so fucked. I'm going to be fooled by everything if AI keeps going the way it goes. Like, that's not even a joke, neither, dude. That's just shit. That's just how that shit's going to be. But yeah, I just want to go on a yap session about, like, the state of shit right now. I mean, building a PC is just going to be fucking absolutely terrible. And there's going to, like, AI is just going to get more and more common and shit. And, like, it's going to be hard to, like, there's going to be a lot of people, like, trying to fool people with AI and fake shit with AI. And it's just terrible, man, in that sense. But I think there's a lot of good things as well that can come out of AI. So it's not, like, all bad, but there's definitely a lot of bad things and some good things. I mean, it's just how it is. So let me know what y'all think about AI in the comments. Is it a objectively bad thing? Is it a objectively good thing? Is it somewhere in the middle? Let me know, guys. But yeah, my opinions on AI is kind of like in that middle ground, but I'm leaning towards it being like good. There's a lot of possibilities you can have with AI, and maybe if the AI voice acting can be actually good, maybe you can have like some like stupid side, like a game that would usually have no dialogue, just text. Maybe you can have like an AI option that could read that shit out for you or something, make it a little bit better, and have it, have the game feel more. It's not like stuck in my mouth here, but something like more like or not genuine, but like something that's like more voice acted, but they can't afford voice actors, or the game. There's certain part of the games that can't have voice acting in it. So you use AI to fill those bits in as long as it's good. But if it's like choppy, like fucking Flight Simulator, 25 or whatever, definitely does. That shit's fucking terrible. But like the AI like search engines like Gronk on Twitter, Chat GBT and shit like that, like to answer questions and stuff, and like Siri and stuff like that. Stuff like that, I don't think is bad. And like I said, some of those have been around for a while, but I don't know. I'm kind of like yapping at this point, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in another one. Peace.